Happy Sunday. Welcome to the far end of the weekend. And yes, we're going to do some flying because I've done all my chores, watched the Formula One, very disappointed. And then I said, right, it's time to fly. So that's what we're going to do. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope the weekend has been super. And yes, I can't get enough of this Dauphin. So we're going to go flying between Honduras and El Salvador. Right. Now, the good news is you can fly fixed wing or rotary wing. We're stopping at airports along the way. So, cruise speed of this machine, it's about 150, give or take, right? So, we should be able to move fairly lively, you see. But, oh man, I can't get enough of this chopper. It's amazing. And I was talking to Tegs behind the scenes and the updates that he's bringing to it. Very exciting, do you know? But anyway, I hope you're all keeping well. Weather today, it's getting warm again. It's 22 degrees here in Tipperary, and they're giving it 30 degrees next week. Do you know what happened in the F1? So if you don't want any spoilers, just mute me here for a minute or so. So Silverstone, this was probably one of the best races so far this year. It was action-packed throughout the race. I gotta say, it was a really good race. And then we had a safety car right at the end, but they finished the race under a safety car, denying us what would have been an epic one-lap battle, because you had certain cars on brand new tyres, some on old tyres, but the pace, it would have been absolutely amazing, but the rule book shagged the whole thing. They completely shagged it. But it was a very good race, not the same. But anyway, I won't give you the results, you know, just in case. That blasted Murphy, you know, you were working all day and you wanted to watch the F1. You know what I mean? But anyway, what a lap that would have been. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. It was an awesome race. There was all sorts of cool stuff going on. But anyway, I digress. Instead, we're going to go flying. I was going to do racing and I said, no, we're going to do some flying because, well, I'm loving this. My camera's out of alignment. I've been loving this Dauphin. So I want to kind of give it a proper jaunt in kind of mountainous areas, see how it behaves, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see what the crack is. But as I said, it's a Sunday. We don't belong here. We don't belong here, but we're here because it is what it is. So wherever you're tuning in from, let me know with our exclamation point check-in. And also, what's the weather doing where you are? Is it all fantastic? It's getting warm again. It's 25 degrees in the man cave. That's borderline, you know. Where's my aircon machine? Right. So, what else? Oh, jeez. Oh, come here. So, now, it could have been the Erdinger. Or Erdinger, that's how you pronounce it. It could have been the Erdinger, but Friday night, in Klarna. Yeah, Erdinger and Klarna. Oh, Jesus. So, I was talking about, I'm going to get new audio. And, you know, for the B station, as I call it. Channel 2, you know, Network 2. BBC 2, whatever way you want to do it. And Friday night I fell into the trap of saying, ooh, right. So I fell into the hole head first, you know, cable tied. Yeah. And Jesus, I've ordered some stuff. So I've ordered the Elgato Wave XLR Pro. Ooh, very fancy. And that's going to eventually replace this gadget, which is me mixer look. Very immersive. Now, I can have mixers on the other things. But the gas thing is, it wasn't just the Elgato Wave XLR Pro. Not at all. Because if you buy a couple of things at Elgato, should they start giving you huge discounts? So I did that. Yeah, and I managed to pick up the Stream Deck XL Plus. Plus XL or XL Plus, don't know. But I got that for 250. So it's like, hang on, that's like $100 off. We'll go with it, lads. We'll go with it. So all that gear is going to arrive at some stage during next week, and I will be lost and, you know, positively giving out. And I probably won't sound like this. I'll have a different sound. It could be like this. Or it could be over here. I'll have to work on that. So I'm going to be busy. That's what I'm trying to say. So you'll have to put up with the egotree that is, do you know? But yeah, it wouldn't take long. Yeah, I succumbed to peer pressure from Stu Snape. That's what it is. And when MuseFan gets here, I'm blaming Muse. It's all his fault. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it'll be grand. It'll be grand, right? But anyway, who's here, look, on this Sunday? This is brilliant now. As I say, we don't belong here on a Sunday, but we're going to take full advantage. Filthy is here. You're very welcome aboard. Where's me buttons here, look? Ah, yes. Filthy, happy Sunday. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Good to see you, bud. We're in a gorgeous part of the world here, between Honduras and then down to El Salvador. This is going to be nice. So we'll see how we get on. Piku is in the house. Good day to you. Mrs. TPHI. She's upside down. She's inappropriate. And she's here. Good to see you, Mrs. Welcome aboard. Malky Mack is in the house. Ryan is here. Good day to you. Jepson 2001, the man, myth and legend himself, has rambled aboard. Good to see you, Jep. Commander Balosh, a very happy Sunday. Hope you're well, buddy. Billy's here. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rambled aboard. Good to see you, Dougal. Rob Dag is here. Happy Sunday. Stu Snape, 190 streams in a row. Be the Janie then. Oh, I booked me flights for Bristol as well. Ah, brilliant. Yeah, right. It's all happening now, lads. But yeah, I booked me flights for Bristol. So we're getting in on the Friday, booking out on the Sunday. I don't envisage Sunday being a long day, so we're leaving around lunchtime, you know. We'll see how we get on there. Proby Pete, good day to you. Hope you're well. Retriever Neil is here. Norse Viking Gaming, happy Sunday. Victorious, welcome in. Energizer, evening. I thought it was Monday for a second. Imagine. That would have been handy. You'd have one day down, do you know? Oh. Mr. TPHI, welcome aboard. He says, I've been having fun learning this helicopter, but also finding quite a few bugs. There seems to be a widespread consensus across social media and in the forums, you say. Bugs, you say. Have I come across many bugs? There's a handful. I suppose my count is maybe 6, but there's nothing major, at least. I don't think there's anything major. I could be very wrong now, Mr. TPHI. Look, a lot of kind of small stuff, do you know? But I know there's an update coming soon that'll address all of that, do you know? To Router, good evening. Just Roy is in the house. Welcome aboard. Michaela is here. Happy Sunday. Where are we at? Culkin is here. Well, welcome. Who did that? Welcome in, Culkin. Hope you're well. Visualize, good to see you. Who else come in here now? Those buttons here. Mac Vision, a very good evening to you. Super Typhon says you should visit Arches National Park. It has a massive makeover, and since this, it's something you do, because I did the 3 largest arches and underflyable because I've done them. Where are they now, Super Ty? Uniform Goose, good to see you, Goose. Welcome aboard. Angry Bee is here. Naughty Gnome, hello, hello. Andy Finley, welcome in, Andy. I hope you're well. Dazza T. Arab. Dazza, I blame you. It was all your fault, McLaren. Yeah, right. What a lap that would have been. Dougal, right? It's like, how do you like anticlimax to be Jesus out of an F1 race? Do exactly that. And then another stupid call against Kimi. Stupid. But anyway, it is what it is. The rule book. They went back to the dreaded rule book. And it's probably Mercedes having a whinge and a moan, I'd say. You know, that's what they do. But anyway, Daz, I hope you're well. Memphis Ton is in the house. On tower at the moment, good man yourself. Toto2495, lurking for the next 2 weeks. Mrs. Toto and myself and Lottie Dog go on a little holiday in Sharmouth, Liam Regis, in our home-built caravan. What? Really? That sounds fun. Where's Sharmouth, Lynn? Or Lyme region, rather. Where's that now, Toto? Sounds like it's going to be grand. Mugan is here. It's Sunday and I'm watching Murphy. I hope you're well and having a good weekend. You too, buddy, you too. Now, let's have a look. Angry Bee, welcome aboard. Captain Cocktail is here from Las Vegas, Nevada. A very happy Sunday to you. The Wix is heating up. Wait, the weather is heating up. Heatwave version 2 is headed our way. Roy, I'm telling you, get ready for it, man. Yeah, it wouldn't take long at all, Stu. It's all your fault. 1969, Apollo 11. You're very welcome aboard. Good to see you, bud. That's Angel is here. Welcome in. Bio Games is here. Where's this now? I'm a little jealous that you're getting the XL Plus. It's on my list. It's been on my list now since they announced it. You know, and I was kind of like, Arid, you know. Speedy Pro is here. Dauphin deserves a lot of Sundays. Yes, it does. Are you going to see if it's in the sim, El Salvador's mega prison? Sure, we'll go looking. Super Ty, you wouldn't know what we find on these flights. I mean, you know, it could be trees, it could be a river, it could be a bridge, it could be the world's largest prison. You wouldn't know. It's hard to call. Hey, Crotty is here. Good to see you. Hot as balls in Cove. Jesus. USMC Vet is in the house. Been flying with you as my co-pilot in Say Intentions. Sorry and thank you, but also sorry. Brilliant. Hope you're well, buddy. Whack-A-Mo is here. Hello again. Now, let's have a look. Yeah, there's a route there if you want to have a now look to see what the crack is. As I said, you can fly this with fixed wing or rotary wing. Derek is here. Good to see you, bud. Hope all is well. Where is this now? I landed at the 777 in Honolulu yesterday. Oh, good man yourself. Jesus from LAX. Nice. Dr. Notham is here. Welcome aboard. The new mountain ranges look really good now. I put a picture in the photos channel. Ooh, nice. Idle Cutoff calling from Cambridge, where it's Hab. Is it Hab in Cambridge as well? It is. Jesus. It's 22 here. It's not really Hab. It's more Wab. No. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's medium. Yeah, right. But anyway, Jamie G, good to see you, Jamie. Hope you're well. Spice Bazaar is here. Welcome in. Classified. Hello. Hope all is well, buddy. Old Veteran is here. It's hot as balls here too, he says. It's hot as balls everywhere. Let's just agree. Death's Angels coming in with an alouette. Ooh, nice. But yes, you're very welcome in, lads. Yeah, I've been wanting to fly the... I was going to go flying it anyway. And I was going to fly around Ireland, and I was like, it's very cloudy here. So, do you know what I said? We'll do some mountain flying. Dave JSB is in the house. Good to see you. User is here. Northland Air. Come here. Was it Northland Air having issues with the cloudage on your sim? If it was, let me know. I can't show you how to fix it now. What you need to do from the main menu or from the map menu, right? Click on filters and then go up to advanced. It's hard to see it. It's easy to miss it. It says advanced up at the top when you click on the filters. And in there you can disappear the clouds, right? Roland Stone, good to see you, bud. Shuller Pilot is here. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Jesus, welcome back, Dave. Next race in F1 is my favourite by far. Where's the next race? Angels 1-5, good evening. Skyrider's here, welcome aboard. Hope you're well, lads. Cybot Doc, a very happy afternoon to you. He says hello from Denmark, hello from Tipperary. You're welcome in. But yeah, who started the hype train? You're a mad bunch of lads. Yeah, so let me know, Northland Air, if that's what it should fix it, right? If you do that exactly, it should fix it. Legion Johnny, hello. Cloud Strider is here. Good morning. Hope you're well, bud. Right, will we get into this now? There's a bit of setup. Well, there's not. There's a bit, but like not much. But let's have a look. Oh, Stu helped you. Brilliant. Good man, Stu. Right. Now, let's go in here. I want to open up Navigraph. I'm going to have a now look at our route. See? This is where we're going to be flying today. Now, we're on the Southeast Asian server, if you'd like to come fly with us. So, what was this now? That's a different flight. Unload. And we shall go to this one. Give it a moment, let it load. Excellent. Right, so we're up here at the very north of kind of Ecuador, and we're taking off from a place called, well, that's the VOR. The airport is called Gollison International. All right. Bedrock, welcome in, bud. So our first leg, it's about 100 miles kind of south into the mountains, and we're going to a place called Toncontín. And we're going to be stopping at Mike Hotel Tango Golf. Now, the elevation of said airport, she's up a bit now, lads. She's in the mountains. Next, we're going to head over to the southwest, about 113 miles, and that's over to San Salvador, over in El Salvador. All right? Or Honduras, not Ecuador. Honduras. Jesus. Listen, this is why I never ended up as a tour guide. Do you know what I mean? Dolphins are generally 20% more intelligent than Murphy. Good man, Viper. Good man yourself. So yeah, it's a nice little route, this. Now, did Navigraph update when it comes to the maps? Because I went looking for them. Do you know their VF4, their new VF4 maps for Brazil? Has anyone seen them yet? No? What runway for takeoff? Good question. They're giving 07 favouring the wind. 07. But anyway, yeah, I can't seem to be able to that Brazilian stuff. I don't even know if it's there, because we've Rogers charts for Europe. It's not in the Windows app yet. Ah, okay, right. Jeez, I could have sworn at Expo that said that was all live, but anyway, it's not. Right, let me see. We'll go back to our VF4 modified. So, Honduras, not Ecuador, Honduras. That's where we're going from, and then it's down over to El Salvador. This is going to be very pretty. So this is our machine for today. It, of course, is the SA365 Dauphin 2 from Teog's hangar. And I've actually gone with an interesting Brazilian livery, right? just to be kind of different, but I did kind of like the cut of it, right? I did kind of like the cut of it, and it just wouldn't make an awful lot of sense if I was flying an Irish Air Corps livery. But now that I see I see at least one Irish Air Corps livery, I'm thinking, Jesus, why didn't I bring the Air Corps over here? Should the lads do the loving the trip, you know? But it's a cool looking machine, and I do like the livery. What do you think, lads? Very, very pretty. So we're going to get this machine into action and see what happens. The coming week, Aura X, that camera tool, updating to 1.1. Oh, nice, Roy. Jesus, you got rid of X camera. So you like that? You like Aura X that much more? Roy, I actually updated my X-Plane today. Now, it didn't load in, but I updated everything because I haven't touched it in ages. Yeah, it's not a million miles off Airwolf, especially the colours, I suppose. Oh, but you got... Now, I don't even know... Sorry, I don't even need to know who that is by hitting the button to show nameplates. That's Mr. TPHI, look. Isn't that brilliant? Absolutely brilliant. Naughty Gnome was in a fast jet. But as I said, either or will work here, lads. Either or will work here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the aircraft into action and we shall start heading on out. Is there any way to learn how to set up a Virpil HOTAS to fly helis? No idea where to start. Well, I use a Virpil HOTAS. What would you like to know? They have a new Virpil have a new app that you can kind of control all your hardware with, right? The VPC configuration. It's fairly straightforward, you know. It's an all-speed jet. You can make a thing. Oh, you can make it go slow. Brilliant. Ash, are you sure that's her? It's not upside down. Zith, I'm telling you, right? Interesting. Notice the pricing for this heli is not correct. It says $37.30 on FS Elite, but on the marketplace it's $46.99. FS Elite will be wrong, so because it's not. This costs about £46.99. It's about €53. But you get two full variants of it. They're two separate helicopters, if that makes sense. Dan, I'd still recommend it, buddy. It's like I think this is excellent. Yeah, it needs a couple of fixes here and there, but nothing game-breaking. You know what I mean? Muse Fan is here. How he is, his mad jokes is. Happy Glenrose sinking feeling day. Indeed. Miley's gone into the barn with Fidelma, or was it Fanula? Fidelma, wasn't it? What was I going to say? Yeah, there was a heap of you in the games channel last night. I was going to jump in and say hello. I was busy yesterday getting some stuff done. And of course, the missus was watching rugby all day. Anyone watch any of the rugby yesterday? It was good rugby. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. James says, I haven't been able to fly for a few days. The sim stopped recognizing my flight controls. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Are you on PC or are you on console, James? Would have been a laugh if they had done the original Dauphin. That was an interesting re-chopper. The single engine one. Yeah, I don't think they would have been too happy about it though. Do you know? Right, what we're going to do, let me see. Landing gear is in the down position. Remove the remove before flight. We're going to turn on the battery and get our inverters and gens turned on here. And then we'll go on up to our tablet and we'll have a look at what's happening. So, let me see. Weight balance. We'll go weight and balance first. Fuel, we're going to lock in 80% in both tanks. He needs to do something with this as well. I'm not mad on this menu. You should be able to type because it's very finicky. You know what I mean? Right, 80% is in. We'll get our doors closed. That looks good to me. We'll go to our exterior. We're going to remove our pre-flight and the blade socks. Cargo hook is already there. Bambi bucket and high intensity searchlight. That's all okay. And that's all okay. Excelente. Going to learn another new thing formally. Travis42, good to see you. G Slayer, welcome in. So she did listen to me when I told her to shag off and go back to the rugby den. Jesus, brave words, Stu, you know. He is arisen. Who's that? Stu. He's risen from the grave. He's no longer dead to me. You know, he's back in the wheel, which is brilliant. But yeah, KGW Plays. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. Welcome in, lads. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a great stream. You join us here with the Teogs Hangar Dauphin. We're going to be doing some flights out of Honduras and we're heading down to El Salvador. We're on the Southeast Asian server. If you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome. And thank you very much indeed for the raid. Myself. My doors are still open. Why did that happen? There we go. Now that's sounding better. Nice and quiet and calm. And now we'll go about getting this machine set up. So to start with, we have our battery on. We'll get some radio comms and nav on, and we'll turn on the old ADF here as well. All right. Fuel pumps stay off at the moment. Up on top, we'll get some lighting turned on. Anti-collision lights, position lights, that's all okay. Moving across the way, we'll keep the warning horn on for the moment, but we know what the crack will be when she starts. What else do we need here now? So, power is already in, inverters are on, generators are on standby. We're waiting for those to tick over. We'll reset our barrow. Fuel pumps can come on both sides, right? And parking brake is on and set, and everything else is looking tickety-boo. So we'll go ahead and start engine 1. And then we'll horse it into engine 2, and then we'll see what happens. So we're going to push this forward out of closed idle, and we'll put it into ground idle. And let's see what happens. Has anyone had a problem with GSX Pro? I can't get it to show in the toolbar, or Flow Pro installs looks correct. Retriever Neil, anytime I have an issue with GSX, I just give it an update. That's, you know, usually. Simming Sav is here, good to see you, bud. Right, so we're watching for 40%. We just got 40%, and now we continue. The engine should be able to sustain itself. And, well, what we're doing here is monitoring its engine temperature. We'll hear some beeps now in a moment, but this is all part of the startup process. So you can see our rotor RPM coming up. So that beeping, we can turn that off if we want. It's purely there to let us know it's low idle. Not low idle, it's low RPM. Now the other sound you're hearing, the beeping, that's an engine overheat warning, right? So we'll need to be careful. Alfred is here, good to see you, bud. You flew from Newport News in Virginia to O'Hare in the MD-11. Oh, that's a beautiful flight. MD-11 as well, man. Yeah, that sounds absolutely gorgeous. A few of the issues that are pretty major is the autopilot is hit or miss for quite a few people. Trim release is almost useless with several different peripherals, as well as several different peripherals don't work with it. Matthew Crawford was even having some issues with his sticks until he went to the Moza, and that's the one actually working. His wing control stick was giving him all types of issues. I don't know, Mr. TPHI. I have not had any of those issues. The trim release control, depending on where you've bound it or binded it to, yeah, that can be messy, but it absolutely works. Launched 2024 earlier, only to find out all your settings have reset and views gone. Ah, Jesus. What's going on in the world? Engine 2. Carnival's here, good to see you. Carnival is here, good to see you. Did you have any information or a link regarding unexpected error pop-up window issue? Unexpected error pop-up windows. Is that from the sim? Unexpected error. Haven't seen that. But yeah, I thought it's a good one now that people are, you know, having issues with hardware and so on. I need to look into that. As I said, I've been quite lucky. I haven't experienced any of those issues. I do know that the trim release is tricky. It's a little bit finicky. And also the button binding setup is probably 80% of what people's issues are. You know? I'll go through my settings here now, just in case you guys are having issues, right? Once I press it, it skyrockets, even when I unbind everything. And just strictly bind that button, the same thing. There's hundreds and hundreds of social media having the same issue. So when they release the trim release, or when they press the trim release, because if they release trim release, the aircraft should try and hold the attitude in which they release it. So when you press it, okay, we'll have a look. Had a CTD last night due to one of the hardwares disconnected while on the A350. Ah, yeah, TAOG has a binding document. It might be worth your while reading the separate binding document for sure. The keybinds are a bit off. Does there really need to be separate gear commands for the two variants? There shouldn't be. The gear commands should be the same across the two of them. But in saying that, I haven't flown the HA65 yet, you know? When I'm flying along nice and smooth and I want to make a change, I press the whole trim release and that's when it goes absolutely crazy. That's actually a real feature of the helicopter, not it going crazy, but when you engage the trim release, as in you press it because you want to take over manual control, the pilot has to take up the slack. So the challenge is, if you're not, we've no way of feeling that slack, you know what I mean? Interesting. Delete quick trim, says MacVision. Quick trim? I don't have a quick trim. I wouldn't use a quick trim. Dad, game time, good to see you. Like, in terms of the autopilot, I've had no issues with it. That seems to be working just fine. Speaking of which, they need to be turned on. Flight director on. It's hard to do guesswork on a non-force feedback stick where the trim actually is. I agree. Is there a setting here, though? Spring-centered cyclic. Have you tried finding the aircraft with that turned off to see if that's the issue? Maybe that's worth a shout. Or if it's off, turn it on. Know what I mean? You don't have quick trim bound? Okay. Right, how are we looking here? We're looking and sounding okay. Yeah, we're looking and sounding okay. Go ahead and get our landing lights on. Oh, heck yeah. Does my little light work? It does. Oh, yeah. How do I reset that now? We'll have to wait and see. Adam Jacob, good to see you, bud. We're on the ground here at Mike Hotel Lima Charlie. Must have tried you've tried absolutely everything. Went into me tester state of mind just to make sure. I think Tag mentioned he's looking into doing a trim release similar to the high performance helicopters where the trim adds instead of replaces the new values. Ah, interesting. 98 Vulcan, good to see you. Joe is here, good to see you. That's what makes a skyrocket. The centered spring. That's probably where you're struggling. You're used to the 145. Yeah. Well, I'll see. I'll actually test this with the spring off. Even though I use a spring mounted joystick, I'll turn that off and see what happens, right? I mean, we could be very lucky here, or unlucky. Right, we're going to turn off that. We're going to go down to our squawk machine, sticking on altitude reporting, and back. We'll go terrain on this screen. We'll go nav mode, and we'll put in our flight plan on this just to see what the crack is. So let me see. We're departing out of MHLC. We want to end up at Mike Sierra, and we'll have a stop along the way at Mike Hotel Tango Golf. That's how she looks. That's what we'll do. But yeah, are we ready? Will we do a thing? We'll try to do a thing. So let me see. Don't panic. So do you know what happened there? I moved my prop lever on my joystick, and for whatever reason, this thought it was me friggin' collective. Now, have I just gone and completely shagged both engines? Because I now have low RPM. Or I've oversped the RPM, look. How weird was that? Didn't take him long to shag it, yeah. Right, that's a bug. I can't do that. So I moved, because I have two axes on my joystick. I have a left and a right, and the left one isn't attached to anything in a helicopter. It's pure... Is it? This could be the problem, friends. Search by input. Hang on now. Mongoose. That's not a throttle axis. Joystick X. Wait now. Search by input. Collective. And then what's the other one? Throttle. Right, that's the problem. Remove you out of there, hey. Although don't, just leave them on full. Right, okay, that could have been lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. What have you done to me, Murph? From here in a helo. Oh, come on, Stu! Kubi Montana, good to see you. Professional, yes. Right. That definitely got the old blood moving there now, do you know? Trim release. Bit of forward momentum. Park and brake off. Okay, why is she giving out to me on the limit? Are we in trouble here, are we? Easy now. Try that again, Murph. Yeah, try not to hit two controls at once because you completely, like, confuse the bejesus out of it. Right, we have to restart that flight now because my controls are completely shagged. We'll call that a bug. Not a Murph issue, not at all, lads, not at all. Right, we need to start this up very quick. Oh, Jesus. Right, that was the dress rehearsal. Well, you've all passed, you know, you've all passed. Right, doors, they're all fine. Right, come down here and do this quickly now. So we'll go on. Notice how I keep saying on. Turn these fellas on. Yes, 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 and yes. Up and at 'em. On. And turn off that shagging alarm. Right. Now, let me see. So, doors, exterior, good luck and thanks, good luck and thanks. Fuel. Gameplay, that's all okay. Fuel, weight and balance, 80%. We'll go 75 in each. I'm not overly worried. Right, good luck to you. And let us now attempt to start the machine. It'll either go right or wrong. There we go. Right. I mean, the levels of fun here, lads. You know. Looking for 40%. That was most unusual. But it was by using two controls. That's what shagged it, lads. So we have to unshag it. 40%. Fuel in. Right, let that warm up. Back into me map while we're waiting. Put back in your flight plan. MSSS. Enter. Throw her a bit of fuel. Waypoint along the way. MHTG. Lovely. Lovely. Squawk machine on. Terrain is on. GPS on. Continue with our fuel. I think we're all right now. I hope we're all right now. Is it now? $76. Alright, up you go. That's looking better. She's starting up now, Jeremiah. Could have been worse, lads. Could have had a terrible incident. Alright, waiting for 40% once more. There's 40%. Alright, fuel coming in. Gen will come on itself. Engine 2, that'll disappear. Autopilot lanes 1 and 2. Flight director on. There's the engines reading a bit better. A bit more power. Got our repeater heats on. It was the false start we all wanted. Wayne Prefontaine is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Totally clueless person when it comes to helis. It's grand. You learn over time, you know. Got the Dauphin last night. Looking forward to getting the grips of it. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Daddy Plum, good to see you. I waited just for you. That's what it was. Right. Now let's look at the situation. They're good. That's good. And that's good. They're all good. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? So, on the brakes. There she be. This'll either be grand or it won't. What's happening here? Did I inadvertently just hit the emergency cut-off switch? You are taking the Dennis Hickey out of me. Ah, lads. Ah, Jesus. So the first problem wasn't a Teog's problem. It's a Murphy problem. Well, the second problem, that is. Oh, that's very embarrassing. I did, didn't I? I'm after hitting the shagging thing. Jeez. Right. Let's try that again. It's very embarrassing, isn't it? Hope you didn't have plans for today. We're going to be here for a while. Everything was going grand. Camera for flying on this. Listen. You need to get out of idle. Oh, Jesus. Let's try all this again. We're all learning together. Painful is what it is. At least we tested the emergency cut-off switch. It works as intended. Yes. Right, 40%. Get the fuel in. Bloody hell. Right. Yes, I know I've overspent the shagging thing. Should be grand. It's worrying, Merce. Yeah. For once, it isn't the 2-minute intro that delayed takeoff. Yeah. Or maybe it was.
It's the pilot.
It's the pilot. It's definitely the pilot in this regard, Jess. I'm telling you, lads, we're going to be fine. Now get up there and you start. You're going to have to save again by the time we get to the air. It was going grand until I hit the big red button. Don't press that big red button. By the way, lads, there's a big red button down there. Oh, Jesus, don't press that whatever you do. You know, that turns it all off. At least I can say, yeah, I've pressed it once. I know what it does. I mean, there's always a silver lining, right? Painful. This is thirsty work. Third time's the charm. Are we having fun so far? I mean, I'm having an absolute ball. Red button, shave again. Yeah. Vinyl rabbit, yeah, 100%. Hey, Drummond's here, good to see you. Yeah, that was a Kerryman invention, an ejection seat for a helicopter. Huh? You'd only do it once though. Murph, have you tried auto rotate? Yes. And it got caught in VRS as well. Right, this sounds much better. Now, don't press the buttons again. Are we ready now, friends? Yes, Murph, we are. Landing light on, please. I'm about to lose my mouse. Give me back me mouse, will you? Jesus. Landing light is on. Right. Hello, everyone's still here. Marvellous. Right, let's get out of here in an orderly fashion. Crikey, the Aussies are here as well, look. Jesus. Right, out we go this way. It's all looking more better now, look. What a beautiful machine. If you want to hear something more embarrassing, it'll give you a good laugh. I fixed my flight control issue. The Xbox PC switch somehow got moved to Xbox. James, at least you figured it out, bud. And now you know the next time. You know what I mean? James, there's loads of choppers here. This is brilliant. Alright. Yeah, give it a shot, Mugan. Give it a shot. You can go fixed wing as well. It doesn't have to be helis, man. You can go to a normal plane. Do you think they used to put Chinooks on oil rigs? Crazy, isn't it? Like, they're just a behemoth of an aircraft. Right, let's see what we're going to do here. So 7 is what they're telling us to go off based on the wind, so we'll go with the taxiway here. And let's see what happens. I look like a wild naughty gnome. Alright, collective. Up you devil you. Looking good. Nose down. What's the anti-torque paddles? Gear up. All right, Betsy, you're up the hill now. Now she's behaving. Well, I say it's behaving, you know. All right, ease off our anti-torque pedals. We're up at around 85%. Let's disengage the auto trim. Let's see what happens. Oh, nothing happens. Right, stand by. Alright, let's see what happens here, so. Right, so we need it on the spring, otherwise it just won't work. Alright. Let's just get our pitch correct so we're not descending. That's looking good. And we're going to spin around here to our left hand side. When you have time, turn on the wheel and wing link. I didn't go with wing link, funny enough. I didn't think anyone was still using it. Where are we? Echo or Mike Hotel Lima Charlie. Mike Sierra Sierra Sierra. And Mike Hotel Tango Golf. Continue. Continue. And start. There you go, Naughty. 'Tis all up and running there now, horse. All up and running. Alright, so we're just circling around here for the moment. Hey, Freebro, good to see you. Alright, so we're still climbing here. Drop the nose down just a little bit. We're going to straighten up. Easy now. Alright. A little bit better, we say. A little bit. Alright, we're at 1,500 feet. We will be climbing like a mad devil, though. Jesus, we have a lot of people with us. Right, we're doing out head count. Murphy can't talk today. It's all right. If you're flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox or the PlayStation, it's number 1. PC Pilots is number 2. If you're using, say, Intentions, like I am, how did I forget to turn that on? It's number 3. And for everyone else who's having a lovely Sunday, will you be sure to press number 4? And we'll see if this all works. Hopefully it does. Oh, yes. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 1900 Zulu time. Yeah, but a Sunday, Murph, right here. Stu Snape is in the Chinook look. Jesus! With us, look. Brilliant. It's like the band are back together. Yes. Right, we have a good troop of lads here with us now, so let me see. We're going to go back into trim release, and we're going to hand fly this one. Easy now, Betsy. Horse it over to the right hand side. Got a bit of Toby on here while we're doing this, because we need to navigate into the Mountainous Regionus Maximus, because we've got to climb through here as well, right? This is already looking absolutely freaking gorgeous. Now, have we an entry here? We have. We have. So let's sail her up here and see what happens. There we go. And watch the torque as we're doing this. So we're going to keep it in a climb. Let's see how our speed handles. And we just want to kind of meander up this neck of the woods here, right? We're looking all right-ish. Colonel Four, great to finally fly with you, man. Jeez, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, we're flying straight towards the mountain. Would you watch what you're doing? Riot, hang on. Open the door. I've lost... My mouse keeps freezing. Stupid thing. Oh, jeez, that's the wrong door. Will you go away with that? Refresh. Did I just break that? No. Oh, hang on. We want to be back here looking out the window. There's Mrs. TPHI, Forever Young, Night Fury, Mugan, Death's Angel. Oh, jeez, it's the whole ganger there, look. As we're flying up this way. Oh, heck yeah. Man alive, look at this for a flight. VY is 75. Yeah, she's going okay. Ish. It's going okay-ish. We'll put this over there, look. Right, that's better. Alright, let's see what we're doing. There's Colonel Fork up the road. He's in the MH60. Oh, yeah. That thing is climbing like an absolute devil, look. We're still going okay-ish. We're letting in all the hot air. Although it's only at like 20 degrees here. Not particularly mad, but let's see what happens. You want to see her fly upside down in the Dauphin? I mean, I wouldn't put it past her, do you know? Oh, this thing is a machine, lads. It's a machine. I ramble over this way. Easy. Speed is okay. Seahawk doing Seahawk things. Ooh, Seahawk, eh? Easy now. Okay, let's see. Can we roll up there to the left, follow Colonel Fork? I think that's what we'll do. Beautiful, beautiful terrain around here. The height of these mountains, lads. They're about 8,000 feet or so. Savage. Speed is good. Ramble over to our left. A little bit more climbing. Jeez, look at this, man. This is gorgeous. Deadly. Alright. Roll to the right. I imagine like the Seahawk and the MH60, like they've like barrel loads more power than the Dauphin. Still pretty though. So we get over this mountain range, then there's a huge drop off, and then there's another load of mountains. It's a freaking gorgeous part of the world, isn't it? We are in live weather, I think. So outside air temperature up here, 16 degrees. Alright, watch her climb over the hill. We'll get over this gap and then it's down to the left hand side just a little bit. Mr. Must Fly. Well, you're flying. Gorgeous. Oh, you can't get her. Shag off. Vibro, you can't. Oh, look at the view here, lads. Jesus, look at this. Oh my, look at that view. That is spectacular. So we're here in Honduras and we're heading south towards El Salvador. Yeah, that's why we follow. That's why we follow Colonel Fork. We get views like this all the time. We hate to see you go, but we love to watch you leave. Yeah. That's incredible, man. The view here is unbelievably good. So there's the drop off, and then she climbs again. Look. Just look at that. That is spectacular. Hey, Steiny's here. Good to see you. Welcome aboard, man. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're well. Did everyone disappear? No, there they are. For a second there now, I was, you know, we need to go to the right a bit as we descend. Just the views, lads. This is unbelievable. Gorgeous. Silver, welcome in, buddy. So there's Mugan. Daddy Plump is with us. What's Mugan in? Ooh, a Huey. Daddy Plump is in an Islander, is it? Baracus is with us. Oh man, that's absolutely savage. Bishop is with us. Beautiful. Alright. April. We are descending here like a mad thing. What's that speed? We'll try and straighten up here. So let me see. Autopilot, right? Let's go altitude hold. Let's go alt hold and let's go on our nav. Now the nav capture. It did capture. Alright. Mrs. Upside Downy. That's a great name. Banderante for me. Ah, Banderante's really nice. Model matching. Model matching not working? Get out of here. Don't be ridiculous. You're trying to say that the inbuilt model matching is by any way dodgy? Rubbish. Oh, Jesus. Oh. 30 people have checked in across 9 countries on our check-in map. Look at the state of that. Thank you also very much indeed for checking in. I'm checking in. Checking. Exclamation point check-in. And then your location. We have people across the United States and Canada, Alaska too. Jeez. Anyone down this step? No one down that parish. And a couple of Europeans. Absolutely fantastic. Now, oh Jesus, we're into the wet stuff here. Right, altitude is holding. Reset the old barrow. You're in a bell of some sort on Thursday morning, Murph, even though I was able to see the Irish Air Corps. No way. Whoa, Sir Camps a lot. 550 streams in a row. Jesus. Thank you very, very much indeed. Next stop is Mike Hotel Tango Golf. It's about 100 miles away. Sir Campslot, that is unbelievable, man. You've seen me more than I've seen me. Cold Minnesota, welcome in. Oh, this is terribly nice, man. This scenery. Jesus! Then we have loads of canyons and stuff. Steiny, you mad ticket! Look what Steiny did. 5 gifted tier 1 subs to the community here on Twitch. Steiny, thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Frankenstein, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. I need to get back into truck simming soon, Steiny. I've other things on the agenda right now, but you give it another week or two. I do miss our drives. Not that I was very good, mind you, but Stu Snape is flying a helicopter. I mean, what is going on? And he's gone in a Chinook. Look at the head shaking. He's gone in a Chinook as well. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I enjoy multiple disciplines. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. Man, the views. The roads up here, look. Now, I'm sure we can have a bit of a laugh here with a bit of a canyon run. There has to be fun with a canyon run. Autopilot off. And let's see if we can do it this way. So we're going to follow the road down a bit, because this actually follows around the mountain we're at. Watch your speed. Be the Janie then. There's no AA roadside up this neck of the woods, I'm telling you. Although, in saying that, there are cars here. I mean, you wouldn't know your luck, would you? Oh, heck yeah. And then it's kind of a hard right turn around the corner here. Easy now. The surrounding area near Sedona was lovely this evening. The parks look lovely. Going to discover more of them. Oh, nice. You would mess yourself out of a lucky bag. Alright, easy now. So we'll circle this one around to the right. There's Naughty Gnome, absolutely booting it by. Good man, Naughty. Oh, this is fun. We're gonna have to climb like Aegis now after this. I just realised that, but sure, listen, let's not worry about that for now. It's much warmer down here as well. We follow that road. Sorta. Oh, that's the mountain. We're still with the road. Ooh, this is nice. Easy. Oh, the rotor slap on this thing, man. Absolutely incredible. Fantastic. Easy. Lots of choppers here, man. This is friggin' awesome. Whoa. I can tell you, this machine can fly. Up over the hill. Easy. Oh, it sounds so good. Bloody hell. Yes! We'll ramble over to Colonel Fork here. I wonder, could we do a formation flight, Colonel Fork? I'll try and form up in you. No, Murph. Shag off. I know, go on, it'll be great crack. Is it now? Oh, yeah. We'll follow him around. Right, let's see what we can do. Lady Lara Croft, welcome aboard. What's our speed doing? We're not too bad. Right, so we're trying to chase good old Colonel Fork. We'll try and match the speed as well. We should be able to catch him. Our speed is now 120. It's like playing chasing with that kid you know is just faster than you. And then they tease you by slowing down every now and again, and then they just like go back to the normal pace. Oh wait, we're getting close. Brilliant. Right, easy now. Easy. I don't know anyone like that. Yeah. Easy now. We'll go to his right side. Easy. Oh, hell yeah. Jeez, the terrain around here. This is absolutely deadly. We can get in a little bit closer. Mr. Mustfly is on our left-hand side. Let's see if we can kind of... get in a little bit closer. Not too close, naturally. I mean, there's big rotors there that'll just guarantee to ruin your day. Oh, yes. Can we get a flyby now and hold everything together safely? Let's find out, friends. Sort of nearly. Yes, kind of nearly. I'm very far to one side. Hang on. I'll ramble to you. Rally to me. Rally to me. Oh, Jesus, not too much more. Go handy now. Yeah. Yeah. Easy now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, easy. Yes. No. Yes. You're having an absolutely awful time with the trim. I can't seem to set it. Is there a binding? You need to have what's called trim release. So if you don't press trim release, the chopper should try and follow exactly what your inputs were doing. Like it is with mine. Oh, Jesus. I just need to fix this terrible mistake I'm in. Don't panic. Oh, don't panic. I'm trying to fix this situation here rapidly. And then when you use trim release, it should kind of turn off the servos kind of thing, you know? Chris Brown is here, good to see you. That's instant. Why doesn't you want to turn right? Oh wait, she was on autopilot, sure. There we go. There we go. Easy. Easy. Easier said than done just by using trim. Hang on. That is a hell of a view, isn't it? Look at that. We'll catch up. Diner Dan is here. Good to see you. There's a wild TPHI. This is fantastic. My speed is looking a bit better. We'll ramble back up now. Easy. %90 torque. I mean, we can push it a little bit. The governor's going to kick in anyway. Speed is 110, but we were climbing mad there. That's why. Right, this is going to calm it all down. So we have Mrs. TPHI, Colonel Fork, Mr. Mustfly, a goat tie, Daddy Plump is circling around, Michaela's down below. That's just spectacular, isn't it? Mr. Mustfly, he's bugging out. Colonel Fork is playing chicken with the mountain. Easy now, easy now. Nice. We'll duck in here behind him. Jesus, just over the tree. Look at the views. It's just... Every mountain we go over, we're just like, dude, look at the views. Easy. Whoa. Nothing like an sim stutter to break formation flow. Jesus, cohesy, Murph, cohesy. Colonel Fork, you forgot your lunch. I'm just going to throw it out the window to you. Don't panic. Deadly. Right. Easy now. And let's see what the autopilot can do. Throws a note down. Yes. Alrighty then. Will she hold it? It will, sort of. No, it won't. No, Jesus, no. Oh no. Ah, balls! Ah, balls! Balls! You saw nothing! Anyone else dizzy? Jesus, I'm about to lose my lunch. Oh no! Alright, you saw nothing there. That was, I just realised something terrible. Hang on. Let's get us into somewhere safe here for the minute. Gear coming down. I just need to find somewhere suitable. Because I found a terrible problem. Oh, jeez, we're not going to land there. We're landing this little hill up. Do you know what happened? And then I realised I didn't have time to, you know, fix it. I'll show you now in a second. Where can I land this thing, man? The ground is absolutely not happy. Over here, look. Yes. There's a bit of a spot in on this hill we can touch down on. Well, I say that, you know. Easy now. Oof. Right, hold it there for a second. Do you know what it did, right? Do you know what happened? The autopilot disconnect didn't disconnect, so I now need to go away and make sure of an autopilot disconnect. AS365. This is going to be on the stick. Search by input. AS36. Why is it only showing me rotor brake? Really? There should be a command for the AS365 autopilot. Ah, you use SAS. There we go. No, that's not doing it. Maybe it is doing it. It just arms it. So maybe that is it, right? So it was... Wait now. The autopilot's fault, not Mur's fault. Glad you cleared it up. Don't you start. AFCS. Hang on. We need to find out what that was. Because what happened... I let go of trim release, the autopilot took back over, and then she went to find its previous altitude. And when I tried to disengage it, no luck at all. AS365. This is completely shagged. AS365. AFCS. Is it ASE? Wrong device. Yeah, it's not showing up. AS6. Oh wait, am I putting in 365? AS65. AS65. Aha! So we're looking for... We're looking for... Is it AFCS? And not this one. That doesn't seem to be doing it. She's only doing lane 1. Maybe that's sufficient. Alright, maybe that's what it is. Right! That's enough of us resting on our laurels. It's time to go again. This time, try not to crash, Murphy, you know. I mean, you were doing alright till you got to here. Right, let's see what we're going to do here. That button where I have it mapped to is actually kind of awkward. I wonder. Should I move that button to something else? Hang on. I'm not very happy where I have that button. So let me see again. Warbird. Search by input, which is this guy. It's at this moment he realised he left his brakes off. Search by input, sorry, is this guy. So that's trim release press, right? So I'm trying to change this now. No, it's not detecting that as a button. Balls. It's a little bit awkward where it is, do you know what I mean? I would prefer another button on my joystick for that. What does that button do? Ah, here's at it. We'll be alright. Yes, yes, we're getting the show on the road now. Yes, sorry, Jesus. Right. Jeez, it wasn't hanging around there, was it? Yep, see you, Betsy. Jeez, the brakes were doing nothing on the ground, were they? Right, let's have a look at this. Bit of head tracking. A little bit of oomph. Gear up. Colonel Ford made it down. Alright, let's ramble this way. It was a downhill run. Yeah. A downhill rolling takeoff. Cornwall, good to see you, bud. Where's Stu Snape and all the abuse he's giving me? Hang on a second. And why isn't Musefan here flying helicopters? It's because he's not able. That's what I read into that. I wasn't an image, yes, you saying, Murph. Said a wild Musefan. Wild with anger, you know. I'll show him. He'll say. Easy now. the airport, got nearly ready, so this will be your last. Oh, you got teen early. Ah. Whoa, Kahari is here. Lovely to see you. Hope you had a great stream, missus. Welcome in, Raiders. You join us here where we don't belong for many reasons. You know, it's a Sunday, but also I'm making such a terrible mess of this. But we're here in Honduras, heading down to El Salvador. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Now, if I do the trim release at this stage... No, see, we almost died completely. What is it trying to follow? I know what it is.
It's a big deal for a good way.
Turn that shagging thing off. Now. Easy now. Kaharia, 63 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, missus. Right, okay, that was the problem. Because CPL was engaged. Yeah, alright. We figured it out, lads. 'Tis alright, 'tis alright. So we're going to say altitude hold, then we're going to go nav. We're going to press this lad to arm it, and then this lad to lock it. And now I want to go V-speed. And climb up. Impending disaster about to happen. Although we could be okay. Right, give me 1,000 feet a minute on a climb. Right, we're figuring it out. What's the secret to trim the Dauphin? So you've trim release, so there's no trim. You are the trim, if that makes sense. So basically, when the aircraft, when the AFCS takes over, and in this one, which is the A3 or the AS365, it's a three-way autopilot, 3-point, right? So it's going to, when you release the trim, it's going to hold the attitude in which your stick was. Your collective power, that's you said that yourself, it doesn't mind that, right? So that's kind of where you trim it. You don't kind of fly this as you would other aircraft. Think of this along the lines of kind of like an Airbus, kinda, right? If you're used to flying an Airbus, do you know when you rotate, it'll give you that kind of try and hold where you're aiming sensation. You know what I mean? So you're flying with the trim off, I think it's the right way to say it, and then wherever you position your stick, you release it, and then the trims should then force in. You know what I mean? Sergeant Jerry Boyle, good to see you. Comedy show, Jerry, it's do you know what it is? It's an abomination. Now, what have I to do? She's still climbing. Why are you climbing? Okay, she's not. Now, altitude. If I click that, will it hold? Yes. So these buttons I was mapping earlier on, they're the wrong ones. Effectively what I need like an autopilot master switch. And even turning off lane 1 or lane 2 doesn't seem to be doing the job. So we'll go back into our little options here now in a second. Now keep the heading where heading should be. We're absolutely in the clouds for the moment. This could get interesting. Terrain map beneath us. We're not actually too bad. So if we were to go back to vertical speed and now drop it to 500 feet a minute. There she goes. And just get us out of the cloud. Sun Jammer, good to see you. Autopilot master switch is CPL. Yeah, I was thinking that. So let's fix this ticket once and for all. Flight director release. So what we're looking for here is CPL. CPL press or release. There's no toggle. Press and release, same button. Right, so I can delete that. Let's see how this works. It only turns it off. Right, that only turns it off, right? No bind press to your button and bind release to the same button. So press and release. Roger. No, there's no turning it back on though. You have to manually turn it on. Ah, input repetition on the... On which one though? Release is on control release. So press should have input repetition. Is that what we're saying? Why did you do it this way? No, that didn't work. No, that didn't work, boys. CPL press, input repetition, right? CPL release, also input repetition? Now they cancel each other out. Right, hang on, we'll get there now in a second. Murph, you have release set for the press binding. Right, so remove this guy. And then this guy put on input repetition. That's what we're saying? Because that's not engaging it. It'll disengage it, but it doesn't engage it. Steiny, have a good one, bud. Hang on, we're learning this together. CPL. Bloody hell. CPL. No input repetition on both on release. On the bottom one, but not the first. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. You have on release on for press command. Set control on release. Right, we got there in the end. Jesus. Why did he do it that way? Just on or off. Toggle. Right, we got there in the end. How long did that take? No, you can't get a second refund. Listen, if I'm confused, well, I am. I'm always confused. But like, at least now you know it's not just you. If anyone else is confused. Are we still on VS mode? We are. Get down there fairly lively, will you? Bind, press and release to the same button. Input, repetition, toggled on both. Yeah, but that's just like, you know, that confuses the crack. Button to toggle it on, same button to toggle it off. That's it. Don't mind this press and release or binding stuff. Simple button. Do you want it on? Yes. Do you want it off? Yes. Do you know what I mean? Is that too much to ask? This bind and release and it confuses me. We're not built for this. Like, it was the same headache with the friggin' with the light. I just want a button. You turn it on, press the button again, you turn it off. Made it more complex than it needed to be. Agreed. Way more complex. There's no need for it at all. I don't think. Murph, I wonder what will happen if I press this button. A sign lit up saying, please do not press that button again. Yeah. I've pressed many buttons this evening, lads, but sure, listen. She'll be grand. The weather has changed completely out here. Jesus, look at the weather over here. Ooh. Right, continuing to descend. We're coming up to our first stop here. And it's all starting to look a bit better than what it originally did, do you know, a few minutes ago. I think this is where a lot of the issues are coming in, because not all professionals act the same and are not made the way I think it should. Yeah, no, I agree. It should be just a simple button. Check the bar. We got there in the end, Northland. Also, Freebro, thank you very much indeed. Or Fibro, thank you very much indeed for continuing on the sub. You're a legend. And thanks, Muse. Input repetition needs to be on, and then set and control lead. Yeah, but like that just, why do it that way? Do you know what I mean? It's very confusing. And it works once you have it set. No question, it works. But I think it just confuses people on how to get it to work like that in the first place. You know what I mean? But anyway, the main thing is we're flying, and we're heading down to our first stop, which is just over here. So we're going to cut off the vertical speed. Hold there. Altitude hold. Easy now. Let it figure out life for a moment. Calm it all down. Thanks for that, Northland. You're very good, dude. You're very good. The man is a legend. And some tunage for flying. Because we need it. Beamy Noble Drew. Good to see you, bud. That's pretty savage now, isn't it? So Naughty Gnome is managing to keep the speed down. Fair play to you. But there's so many people. This is awesome. Yeah, Jean-Claude Arnold. I really hope not. Steven Seagal, Kurt Russell. What about friggin' Stallone, Airlock? You mentioned everyone but Stallone. Good to see you, Airlock. Welcome in. Right, yeah, so that's something else I've learned about the chopper. This is great. And again, like, look at, it's learning about flying this aircraft, right? I mean, I've been fairly lucky so far. I've never actually got into trouble with it. Today, I'm after getting in trouble with it. But it was purely down to that autopilot. Because usually I'll either fly it using the beep trim, right? Or I'll just use trim release. Stallone only flew in Hueys. George Clooney flew in one of these. That was the best part about that entire movie. Was seeing their Dauphins. It's a lovely plane to hand fly. Are you in the 750 naughty, are you? You're doing well, 140 knots. Nick Cage. Ah. I still say this is just a remarkable helicopter. It is amazing. I love it. Any aircraft that can positively try to kill you, it's good. It's good. It's just a good machine. I also flew in one of those, roped down with me dog. In one of these, Dougal. Jesus, could you imagine? With a dog. That just makes it more extreme. Should do 100 knots with full flaps. Really? But it's not a Black Ops mission. You're way too high. Listen. And it's daytime. Usually we'd be going in at nighttime, you know. Bryce Norton is getting a new runway resurface. Ooh, interesting. That'll be interesting. Right, our first stop is just up the road here. Just landed and the takeaway arrived. What did you get for a takeaway? Had a good first leg. Stu, well done for flying a chopper. Said he who was not bothering with chopper. We'll get you in a DC-6 before you know it. A doner kebab. Ah, Jesus. A doner kebab, lads. I mean, is that not the perfect takeaway? I wonder if my helicopter rescue mission is still in the listing. It should be. You read something. You read something different, Mrs. TPHI? Of course you did. I mean, of course you did. Brilliant. You can't gift stuff yet. I thought they were going to do that with 5.1. You can't though. I went into the marketplace the other day. Can't be done yet, which is unfortunate. So let's hope we see the market. Jesus, we see the marketplace update soon. You know. Someone please tell Murphy how to say doner kebab. No. Whoa, no, don't say it's a doner kebab. That's like saying it's a scone. It's a scone and it's a doner kebab. Right? Jesus.
You're not getting one.
Huh?
You're not getting one.
Did the British call a doner kebab a doner kebab?
Gone.
Oof. I'd love a doner kebab right now. No, I don't know what a doner kebab is. I'd love a doner kebab. A big, dirty.
You're not getting a doner.
A big, dirty doner kebab. Be all on your face.
Curls are out again.
The girls are out again. Who? Colonel Fork. Doner. Yes, we do. Look, that's how they pronounce it. A doner kebab.
Yeah, but like
Colonel Fork getting me in trouble for 6 years.
Herschel.
Oh yeah, hang on now, England. Now listen, you may have created the language. Grand, I'll give you that. But it's Peugeot. not Peugeot. I get me coat, Craig. Do you remember the time Murphy used to have a community? they all left. Oh, Jesus. I'm in so much I'm in danger. Peugeot, it's a Peugeot. Don't get me started on columns. Column or column? Oh, Jesus. I know. Tomato, tomato. Nobody says potato. If they do, they need a slap in the head. Leave Murph alone, Mr. Two-Tone. Still not talking to you. Not you know I'm at a TTD. Jesus, you heard that.
Talking to me.
Stu Snape.
Oh, he's very precious, isn't he?
He's very fresh. Apparently Stu Snape he's very precious, isn't he?
It wasn't just me either.
It wasn't just Mr. Tuto, no. Who else is it? Mrs. TPHI as well. Yeah.
And I'm sure Mr. Toto and Mrs. Daza would all agree.
Women unite! Yeah. It almost sounds like Persia. Wait, what? Is it a prescription or prescription? It's a prescription. They prescribe it to you. It's like those who say Pacific instead of specific. Yes. Listen, I can't talk. I pronounce, right? Huh? RG views. Listen, this is all very important and all, but I have to land, right? The Irish invented the donor. We did. And the spice bag. Jeez, a spice bag though. Amityville. Amityville. It is Amityville. Amityville. No, Amityville. Feck, what is it actually? It's Amityville. Words are hard. Jesus Christ. Can you not just be nice and hang on, chopper. Autopilot off? Oh right, it worked though. It did work. You know. Is it surprise or surprise? Oh yeah.
Approaching runway 2.
Caution! You better believe there's caution. It's how some pronounce it as Skoda when it's pronounced as a wreck. Brilliant Energizer. But also, you know, shag off. Yeah, nuclear or nuclear. Sound out! Right. Landing gear, or is it landing gear? Or gear? That was stupid. Right, we're going to land here now, you know. Easy. What's in a doner kebab? Is it like a doner kebab, is it? Do they have doner meat in a doner kebab? Is it out? Jesus, where are we going to land actually? This is that part of the airport? Is that a car park?
Runway 2.
Oh, the heli place.
Caution.
Alright, we're touching down where the helis are. You don't want to know what's in it? Brilliant. Well, this is where the helicopter should park.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds. Who's asking for refunds? You mad? Stop trying to say it. You're trying to behave. Yeah, right. Easy now. Speed is 40. Throw it in there now, sideways, Captain. Easy now. Easy. Alright, first leg. Kicking up some dirt. And gently does it. There's Fierce Wolf. Alrighty then. Park and brake and relax the body for the moment. Now, topic up today, kids, how to speak English. Again, yeah, brilliant, Jerry. BYD is not, as most people think, build your dream. It's buy at your discretion. They have a few of them over here. Jesus, look at this. This is fantastic. Oh, look at this. Medic! Forever young. He's now. Right. So our second leg is 113 nautical miles, and it's going to take us over this way. More regionous, mountainous, and then we're into El Salvador. Right? This is going to be fun. Are we having fun so far? We are. Any of the bits that I make a mistake or look or sound stupid, I let it all them out. Don't you worry, you know. The internet will know forever that Murph is, you know, very good at these things, you know. Right. What? Oh, who's rugby? Jade, she's in watching the rugby again. She's telling me she's closing the door because I'm too loud. Yes, dear. Huh? Does that mean I get a doner kebab? Ah, balls. You're doing these things to show us how you recover from the man. Yes, that's it. Super typhon. I mean, honest to God, like, you know. Right, friends, we shall prepare to lift off. There's Colonel Fork. Come over here and say hello. How are you? Come here, that was great flying back there. Huh? No, I was just saying, it was great flying back there. Yeah, I can't hear you, but I will see you in a minute. Don't follow me. Oh, brilliant. Are you getting in? Oh, Jesus, he got in. Please, Microsoft Flight Sim, at some stage, can you allow that to happen? Come on, hop in here for a spin, look. Do you know what I mean? Do you want, come on, jump in for the spin. Right, I'll close the door, look. Right. He got a bad old knockout. Yeah, right. But this is the way it should be. Could you imagine if we were able to do that in the world? Hop in, come on, we're going for a spin. Huh? Yeah. Here, you take the controls as well. Could you imagine, lads? Right. Change metric. What? No. Right, okay. Are we ready now? Colonel Falk, we're about to go flying once again. Are you still here? No, he had the right idea. He got out. He said, I'm not flying with that idiot. He's getting back into his own machine, look. Right. Probably safer for all involved. Now. Collective. Easy now. Easy now. Gently does it. Here's Michael Collins, look. Right. Bit of oomph goes in. Gear up. Alright. Nice climb, nice speed. Because I have to wait for the Dolphin. You show up as the Bell 412. Oh no! Oh no! Roll to the right. Alright. I mean, that's just gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's a big deal for a good way.
Right, we're looking good. 777, thank you very much indeed. Nearly missed you, Myth. Wait, what? I wish you would put it on the weekly schedule. Oh, today. It was a bonus stream. It was last minute, you know. I will say, though, the new CP has made a world of difference in these group flights. Oh, nice one. D. White, good to see you, bud. Welcome aboard. That's awesome news, Colonel Fork. As we meander across, I'm looking at the weather over here, look. We could be getting the wet stuff. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. So we're going to be going 113 nautical miles on a heading of roughly 261 degrees at an altitude close to Vijayani then. Give me 200 feet clearance at all times. I've yet to hear this thing shout at me though, or beep. Over the mountain pass. It's just a class helicopter, it really is. There's our Wolf. Beautiful. First time for everything. Horizon 7 5800 XT. Ooh. They have a fairly fast old clock on them, haven't they? Now, we'll keep it in trim mode. Over to the right a bit. Day for the ducks over there. It's a bit, isn't it? Like, it's hot as but well, it's not actually as hot as I would have thought. It's around 20 odd degrees, but like nothing major. Got the 59, punts out a fair amount of heat, but it's a workhorse. Alright, we can probably level off here. Easy now. Over to the right a bit. I've heard that the AMD CPUs just seem to be they're just behaving very, very well, I think, when it comes to flight sim. Can't really say much on their graphics cards. I tested a few of them at GG machines and Jesus, they were very good. But there's just something about the Nvidia, it can squeeze that extra bit of oomph. But I will say this, there was less issues with drivers and all this sort of messing with the, whatchamacallit, altitude and nav. Why is it trying to... Jesus. Why is she trying to immediately horse me down into a dive when alt is selected? That's strange, isn't it? Right. Lock us back into trim. And let's go nav, altitude, and autopilot. So it was trying to, yeah, that's what it is, lads. It's trying to remember your last set altitude. So be careful of that. Considering Xbox's AMD environment, is it? You have the 9800 X3D, yeah, Dougal, that's what I have, man. It's like, jeez, Dougal, we have the same setup. It's brilliant. If I could have an AMD card with an Nvidia driver quality, I'd be happy. Yeah, Chocks. But like, AMD processor and Nvidia graphics is a match made in heaven for flight sim. May not be for everything else, but for flight sim, I think it's real good. Do you know? The X3D, the sim absolutely loves that. Whatever it is. The 9950, even more oomph. I have the 9800, couldn't be more happy with it. At times, it's a slower PC to boot up, and at times, certain things can kind of just overwhelm it. At times. Yeah, that was nuts, Dougal, yeah. You had to return 2 AMD GPUs. It's crazy. No, I gotta say, I'm very happy with the setup. Oh, yes. Dougal, yeah, isn't it brilliant? It's just brilliant. Have a Ryzen 5 9600. It runs perfectly. Ooh. Yeah, for the price, Dougal, yeah, but it is. A lot of people was like, you went from. What was your last card? Even though I'm on a 58 X3D, it holds up exceptionally well. Yeah, the sim loves X3D, whatever it is. Yeah, so you went from a 3080 Ti to a 5090. That is day and night difference. It really is. Now, would it have been 12 months ago? Probably not, because the drivers just weren't good enough on the 5090. Thank you, Colonel Fork. We'll do some reading on it. What does PlayStation use then? So Xbox using AMD's RDNA 2 architecture. That's interesting. I wonder what PlayStation uses then. But yeah, like a 3080 to a 5090. Just savage. GPU is a RX 6950 XT. Yeah. They also use AMD. Like, I went from a 4090 to a 5090, and there was a considerable jump. Nothing that would justify the price, because what you spend, you're looking to get back in kind of performance, and it really doesn't add up. It's a better chip over a 4090, but I've been lucky. GG Machines are like, yeah, here we go, put it together, you know. The original Xbox was powered by a Pentium 3. Ooh. Like, I still think for the hardware that I have and the sim, I mean, yeah, it runs well, but like, it is not as optimized as it should be. For like a top-end system, biggest upside is the VRAM, yeah. PS5 runs with an AMD Zen 2 CPU and the RDNA 2 GPU. Interesting. The biggest upside is 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, so like a 5080 versus a 5090, considerable price difference. 5080 can kind of achieve the same speeds, but doesn't have all that VRAM. A 2070 to a 5070, oh, that's a huge jump. Oh yeah, like, whatever. If you go one generation, you'll see it. If you go two generations, it's massive. If you go three generations, massive, huge. Absolutely huge. And I'm trying to think, even Muse, I think. Muse ended up with did Muse end up with a 5070? And look at the view here, lads, look. Look at that. I think Muse went from a 5070, or went from like either a 2070 to a 5070. Or maybe it was a 3070, I can't remember. Yeah, you went to a 4070 Ti Super from a 2060. Yeah, like, that's just massive. That's a huge deal. Hey, Lenny, good to see you. You saw me losing, yeah, saw me losing my lunch earlier. Yeah, it's night and day in the difference, isn't it? Just means, like, you're not under any kind of duress trying to run things. It's just, it runs, and that's it. You know? Kaiser has a 5090 with a 9950 X3D and 96 gigs of RAM. That's a killer machine. So I'm the same, bar I have the 9900 X3D. Imagine just someone going from a 1080 to a 5090. Do you know what I mean? Could you imagine? I expect the 60 series to have a price bump too. Yeah, of course it will. Just need to jump AM4 to AM5. Wish I went for the Ti Super. I've only got the 4070, where the former is a 16 gig. Lots of people I know went from a 3000 to a 5000, but generally, by the rule of thumb, I'd always recommend waiting a generation. So it's every two generations. So if you're on the 1 series, you go to the 3, and if you're on the 3, you go to the 5. You know what I mean? If you're on the 2, you go to the 4. This kind of crack. A 4070 Super is plenty good when you're not streaming. Yeah, 100%. I remember I went from a 9070 to a 3060. Yeah, that's a huge jump, Malky. So, like, because I stream, I went from a 20... I originally had a 1080. And that thing was an absolute powerhouse. I went from a 1080 to a 2080 Ti. And that jump was just like, holy crap. Then I went from a 2080 Ti to a 3080 Ti, which was huge. Then a 3080 Ti to a 4090, and then a 4090 to a 5090. And I still have the machine that I had the 3080 Ti in. And that's like it has an Intel, I think it's a 12700 or a 10700. It's quite a good processor. Yeah, it wasn't much more expensive to go for the Super. Yeah. What matters most in X-Plane? With X-Plane, it's GPU. With all of them, it's GPU. CPU is probably more relevant for X-Plane. More so than Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it still needs the GPU. The 1080 Ti, yeah, beast of a card. Dude, you still have it, that's mad. That is a beast of a card. So my son, he's my old PC, so he's using a 2080 Ti, and like it does him fine. But that's the point I'm trying to make. You talk about optimization. I don't know how you get around it. I mean, okay, depends on the game. They're linear, they're smaller, there's not half the workload going in. Microsoft are rendering the whole planet to you, but like they only render, well, they render the whole world now. But I don't know, is like a future concept for them, only render X amount of miles in front and behind you altogether rather than the whole globe. Maybe. VRAM is king in flight sim, yeah. Amundos, my new rig is a Ryzen 9 9900 with 64 gigs of RAM, flawless, yeah. Iowa Scotsman says, I need a CPU upgrade before upgrading my GPU any further. Yeah. A lot of times, that's where people kind of hit the bottleneck. D-White, you'll actually find, though, a lot of that is on your side. If you're using things like multiplayer, yeah, okay, the sim is at fault. But a lot of the kind of, a lot of the fixes and whatnot, they're done... They're on the user side, I found. Most issues are on the user side. I can't ever remember loading into Microsoft Flight Sim and getting like 5 FPS because they had an issue. Multiplayer, maybe because you've model matching, right? But yeah, it's usually something's not working somewhere, you know? Chris is here, good to see you, bud. My old GPU was a 2080 Ti, it handled flights in 2024 okay. Paired with a 9900K. That's the very same machine my son is using, Amundos. So that's a great setup, man. GeForce GTX 1080 costs $699. Brand new, yeah. Yeah, it's nuts, G-Slayer, isn't it? Only time I go 5 FPS is when I run out of VRAM. Yeah. Your CPU is the bottleneck. You can have all the VRAM, but if the CPU can't process it fast enough, agreed. If it bottlenecks, you're CPU bound. Angels 1.5 been using AMD GPUs for around 12 years now. Ooh. It's always interesting to know what everyone is running. You know what I mean? Because everyone's PC is going to be that slightly way different. Dougal pretty much has the exact same specs as me. What RAM have you, Dougal? Stu Snape, did you even, like, Jesus, you just inhaled it. The kebab was lovely. Contemplating a beer now, but may start later. England starts at 1 a.m. It's going to be a long and stressful night. 1 a.m. Who are they playing? Mexico. 64 gig DDR6. Yeah. That's plenty. I've 96 DDR5, but like I've never gone over... Jesus, have I ever gone over 60% of the RAM? Memory. Like 40, 50, maybe 60% the odd time. I never see it go above it. Ever. Stu, what? Is that a typo, or are you trying to talk to someone else? I'm shocked the English team hasn't turned into a puddle plane in Mexico. Right? It's hot in Mexico. It's meant to help with the... Oh, wait! It's the altitude. Right. We know you're right, but we're not letting you have it. We're just going to think that you're after saying something inappropriate and we're all slagging you. Brilliant. We were told this... we were told that years ago. You'll actually get the little blue pills in a survival pack. You know. Then being thankful of AC being everywhere. Yeah, Colonel Fork, it's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts. Like if you look at a survival pack, I'm used to that. I may have to try it, you know, for science. Yeah. Just make sure you're up somewhere quite high though, you know. And don't be testing it in like where altitudes are very low. You know. But yeah, anyone in a military survival kit, you know what's in it. Especially for holding water. We all know. If you know, you know. The blue pills in the survival pack, you can't survive there where there's woods. Yeah. Surly Dev, yeah, the very one. Yeah. They also get testosterone injections. Jesus. Cracker, thank you very much indeed for 160 streams. That was an injection, Dougal, was it? Jesus. It's for added aggression. Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what it is. Usually they just take a t-shirt off Murphy. You know, if I was under pressure one day and kind of, you know, squeeze it out. One sip of that, you'll be aggressive. Rage is what it's marketed as, you know. And it's usually when it breaks something. But yeah. It was for adrenaline shots and aggressiveness and all this. Did they still do? I doubt they still do that though, do they? They probably do. They probably do. But yeah. Very interesting where our conversations kind of go, isn't it? Bloody hell, you lot. Like, can we not talk about, like, you know, gardening or something, or going to the beach maybe, or wallpaper even? Have you seen Majestic's announcement? Poor El Majestic. They have to do that now because Simmer Studios put out theirs. We usually talk about Mr. TPHI's tools on a Sunday. Yeah, that's right. The power tools. Yeah. You can twist a garden conversation too. I'd say you can. Jeez, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
It'd be interesting to see what Majestic are going to do, but they're sounds. The sounds on the Majestic one reminded me of an old war movie. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I'd love to see them deliver it, but you know, 6 years. How's the robot lawnmower? I had to have words with him yesterday. He decided to turn itself off in the middle of the garden. I was like, what's the crack here? Man, up. But it appears to be working again. Have you seen the back of his head? Shag off, Stu Snape, will you? Jesus, they're very harsh. Don't bring your emotions to the... Actually, hang on. That's for me. I should not bring my emotions to the stream. You lot are grand. Me, on the other hand, I'm on the receiving end, you know, of blatant assaults, you know, fierce allegations and general slagging. You always fly around with your landing light on. Is it for visibility? Yeah. Electricity isn't expensive. Sorry, Noel Jern. I shirked my responsibilities by leaving the landing light. Does that not retract? Or is it fixed? Jesus. Or is it fixed? It should retract. Hang on. Huh, it should retract. It should do, but like... Oh, Jesus, what have I done? Alright, okay. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, there we go. Extend or retract. Perhaps I had a blue pill. Ah, Jesus. This is going to take a moment. Retracting. Retracting. Stay retracting. This is going to take ages to extend. That doesn't seem to be working. We need to come up with like some sort of a deterrent. You know, like a swear jar. That's broken, that's not working. Yeah, I'm talking about the landing light. Oh, Jesus. Don't, you be skinned. Yeah, that doesn't appear to be working. Maybe we need the power on. And then retract. The tail strike on the max. What are you talking about? That never happened. Oh, look, you do need it. You needed it switched on. We are learning. Landing light now off. And she's tucked away there now, lads. There it is, away now. And then if you want to extend it, you need to turn it back on again and then extend it. Hey, Rich Gillen, good to see you. Right, we're learning something. There's no FE switch. Yes, of course you can, TTV. Ramble on in, buddy. We're on the Southeast Asian server. And we have absolutely incredible scenery all around us, friends. Jesus, then, isn't this absolutely gorgeous? We can probably drop altitude here. Although we are landing up in the high bit. But I do want to get down low. I think we're going to do an impromptu landing down here. What do we reckon? Good, I agree. 100% I agree. You know, what does this one do? Yeah. Right, I reckon down to this river. how to multiplayer, all one word. TTV, that'll give you a link on YouTube and it'll show you all the settings that you need. Easy now. This is absolutely savage looking. Hello there. Hey Swap, good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. Easy now. There's Mrs. GBHI. Yeah, all one word. All one word. No spaces. Exclamation point, how to multiplayer. That should do it. Ooh, this is nice. This is freaking gorgeous, man. Yes, indeed. Stu, you're a man after my own heart. Guards! Yeah, 100% Dougal. Alright, there's a beach. Easy now. All right. Nice. What's over on the Southeast Asian server? Southeast Asia. Well, this is going to look very pretty if we all get in. There's plenty of room. Man alive, flying choppers in the sim is just such a class way to go exploring, isn't it? It really, really is. Well, maybe not an A330, Adam, no. Yes. Agent Johnny, look at that for an approach. Mind the trays. Oh, Jesus. Really? I mean, really? Friggin' Dash 8. Uh-oh. A Dash 8? Helo mode? Honest to goodness. Kieran Niall is here, good to see you. Just as well we're not paying for the fuel, right? Well, it's not really a detour, it's on the way. Right. There's Fierce Wolf. Visualize. Lunar Orbit. A Gotai. It's such a cool chopper. Here's Freebro coming in. Should be an Osprey, yeah. Yeah, I think so, D. White, yeah. Grey Eye, good to see you. Many thanks for the follow. So many choppers. Isn't it deadly, isn't it? There's Gaseous Maximus with us as well. Mugan. God, I love the choppers. You didn't chin him? Oh no! Murder, death, kill. We've had a terrible accident. Riot. Where are we heading to? Oh, we're nearly there. We're just checking out some beautiful scenery here now, lads. Brilliant, isn't it? Right, brakes off. It's getting better, Mr. Anderson. Like, it is actually getting better. They've a ways to go yet, but it is getting better. Oh, easy now. Easy. Easy. Alright. Gear up. Choppers are by far your favourite to fly, Jerry, yeah? They're awesome, buddy, aren't they? Now, there's actually a dam over there. Or at least I think there was. Yeah, there is, look. Damn. And then it's just a dried out river. Look at that. Easy. There's Jared. Bit of an old, this kind of dried out riverbed we can follow. Man, it looks good though, doesn't it? Easy does it. Reset that altitude switch. Oh, this is pretty. Forever Young and Engines 1.5. That seems to be a new bug. The trees kind of glitch in and out. No idea what causes it. Oh, Creo, absolutely, mate. I just love this chopper. It is so good. Yes, there's a couple of quirks that need to be ironed out, but I still love it. It's a top-class machine, this. Jesus! Kieran, thank you very much indeed. Lads, if you're just got a tier 1 sub, and thanks to Kieran, do be sure to say thank you. What a legend, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. 5 gifted subs. The man is a legend. Cheers, buddy. Friggin' awesome thing to do. Thanks, man. Easy now. Easy. Oh, Jemima. I mean, you can really throw this thing around, man. It's friggin' awesome. Easy. Beanie, welcome aboard. Don't hit a friggin' tree, Murphy. Thanks for the follow, man. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, look at this. This is fantastic. Could you imagine the sheer amount of helicopters that were flying into Silverstone today and then going back again? There was a video on YouTube where I watched an arrival at Silverstone, and it's like, oh, it must have been 30 choppers all lining up together. Absolutely class looking. Easy. Whoa, where's the turn? You fly this one with a joystick? Yes, indeed. Easy now. I gotta say, man, this is absolutely deadly out here, isn't it? Easy now. Whoa, Sabfan, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you had a great stream. We're here in... I think
myself to introduce
we just crossed into El Salvador.
myself.
Flying in the Dauphin. You're very welcome in, lads. Hope you had a great stream. Easy now. There's First Wolf out of us. Easy. Easy. Man, you can really throw this around. This is like... This has been some of the kind of tightest flying I've done with it. Mr. GPHI say not a thing. Don't crash now, Murph. We're looking for buttons here. Easy. Sure did. Work on your Civ A controller. Got the hardware mistakes mostly ironed out. Ooh, nice. Nice. Where's the crew gone? I'm after losing them. I'm going the wrong way. Hang on, we'll fix that. Easy now. Easy. What a view. What a view. Man alive, this is epic. There's a bridge! Jesus!
Jesus.
Impromptu landing. Easy now. There's a bit of crack with this, isn't there? What a friggin' machine. So now. Easy. All right. Jesus. Park and brake on for the moment. Like ice, Gabe. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Right now. But Muse fan, surely everyone's heard, you know. Haven't they? Everyone's heard? Gibbo, good to see you, buddy. Bon Jovi, Gibbo. So Gibbo Ireland has just finished some circular saw related DIY. It only took him 8 hours. There's nothing straight but jagged. It's going on the wall. Come on, Gibbo. Jesus, can we land it in an external view? Easy. Yes. Jesus, though. What a machine! The thing is so good. Oh. Anyway, Gibbo, hope you're well, buddy. The turbulence is killing you. Whenever a helo flies, it tells me it will turn it off. I've turned turbulence to low. No, you need to go into wake turbulence and turn that off. It's called wake turbulence, Adam. Jeez, my hand is shagged from doing that. Wake turbulence, anyway, that's the ticket you need to find, right? Oh, right, where are we now? Oh, we're not far. Jeez, my hand is knackered. I'll have to fly left-handed now for the night. Muse, actually, do you fly? You do. You fly left-handed, don't you? Right. Well, let's get out of here. Oopsie daisy. Yep, you devil. Easy. All right. Get up. Easy. Easy. Right. It's great flying with the Moza and the spring set to 0. Oh, really, does it? Yes. Yeah, the trees do kind of glitch a bit, don't they? Right. Let's head her on, lads. Wake turbulence under assistance settings. Question for you in the bar, Murph, if you get a moment. How come... Huh? How come runway 24 right and 06 left look the way they do? What do you mean? What do you mean, Stu? Zero 06 left. All the white bits. I would need to look at the chart. Where's that? Barcelona, is it? What's that? LEBL, is it? I am, have a look. It's in the legend box. What's the chart number? Right now. Limit of ground competence. You'll be tagged after all that flying. Yeah. Watches the mountain get closer. We're grand! Stavarius, we're grand. That's a good one, actually. So the chart actually says limit of ground competence. Anyone know what that is, no? Limit of ground competence? Did you ever hear that before? Interesting. We're flying nicely. We're heading up towards kind of that mountain. Although not that mountain. Our mountain's over on the right. You've permanent limited competence. Right. Multiple ground frequencies. They're boundaries. So that's the... Is that the limit of the ground frequency then? Is that what they mean? It's an aeronautical chart designation indicating the exact boundary where a pilot in an aircraft or helicopter must switch from relying on visual cues to using specialist surface movement guidance for ATC. You know, I knew that. I was just waiting. Murph, me and Muse are staging an intervention. Pine starts pool and dodgy American takeaway next door. Name your evening, you big wuss. Oh, Jesus. Oh, chase me arm. Please hold caller. Gibbo! Either! Around... How's the 18th? I'm not around next weekend. How's the 18th? I can't do the 11th, but I might be able to do the 18th. Is good for Muse. Pencil it in. The 18th. I better check with the, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll provisionally put that in. Oh, hang on, what's on that day? No, that's okay. Right. Title. Pints with Aegis. I'm only joking. I wrote in pints with lads. Is that that American food takeaway place? I'm actually looking forward to that. Book us in from about 10 in the morning, Gibbo, will you? We'll be there till about midnight, you know. Also, Muse is hopelessly shite at darts. You know, we were in Amsterdam and like the dartboard was the safest thing on the wall. In actual fact, the dartboard was the safest thing in the whole room. Roy Batty, what is that tomorrow? Black Monday at Microsoft. Why, what's happening tomorrow? Muse fan now, he's probably typing at a rate of 1,000 keys a second. Many F's, you know. If he's name, what does that say about sharing a toilet with him? Ah, yeah. All coming out now. That's a terrible pun. Oh, yeah. Make him sit down, yeah. No, I can see that. Pool is clearly where my talents lie. I was only joking, but sure, listen, bonus, right? Who won darts the last... Oh, wait, it was me, wasn't it? Yeah. Actually, I don't think it was. Murph, we've booked breakfast at the Bristol Hotel if we're up in time. Oh, good man, Dazza. I'll take some of yours. I didn't book breakfast. Or wait, maybe I did. Did I? Hang on. It's great that it was arranged on stream. You can't back out now. There's loads of witnesses. What are you talking about? Oh, for that weekend? Yeah. Hang on. Clayton Hotel, Bristol City. That's where I'm staying. Now, what's the... Breakfast included. Get up that devil, you. Yes. Dartboard, safest thing on the wall. Right. Peeing in the pool. I'll get a doggy bag. No, we're okay, Daz. We're sorted. We got breakfast as well. So we're saying the 18th. Is the other fella around, is he? That controller fella. Murph, where do I install the wheel add-on you have there? So you need to have Flow Pro. Just drop this into your community folder and then you can go into Flow You pick an empty kind of a spot, and then you'll find it. As you scroll down, it'll say community widgets, and find the one from Rambog. And you'll see dashboard, click it, drag it, drop it, and it'll be forever where you left it. Do you know? I think we need to go to the right here a bit. There's a lake and then a huge mountain as well. Talking of Rambog, wonder if he's getting any sleep. I'd say he is. The first couple of months are grand. Oh jeez, Daz, so you are. Welcome back. Aviation Geek, good to see you. Watch out for the mountains. Alright, we got them under control. I say that, of course, you know. We're alright. We're alright. You're doing Glasgow right now from Leeds? Ooh. Hang on. There's a lovely lake here now, lads. And there's trout in that lake. And they're giving themselves away in the double figures. Jesus, go handy. There's Lazy Davy. Glasgow has lovely UK 2000 scenery. Ooh. Is it now? Is it now? Jeez, this is a lovely little lake, isn't it? I say little, it's freaking huge. Easy now. Shouldn't we be getting a warning with our decision height? No? How many years have you been doing this now? 6? That's what she said. 6, yeah. I just got out of bed, Murph. Have you much more to fly? No, negative. We're going to be wrapping up when we land here, Vulcan. That's all she wrote for today, but we're back tomorrow. This is a very much impromptu stream. Aviation Geek, dude, absolutely, man. So it's a busy week now. Hey, so we have. So starting tomorrow, we continue on with our DC6 on prop job. We're going to Milford Sound in New Zealand. Ooh. On Tuesday night, we're taking the Just Flight Fokker F100 from Exeter to Liverpool and then Liverpool down to Bristol. We're going to be flying that with Say Intentions. Wednesday night, we have this week's Flight Sim News. Any Bills are joining us for an interview. If you have any questions for the lads, let us know. Thursday daytime, we're doing choppers. Thursday nighttime, we're taking the Max from Copenhagen to Innsbruck. And then Friday night, we're going to check out Yosemite. Grand Caravan for the first leg, and then the HH65 for the second leg. Now, that HH65, we're going to be learning how to fly that one on Thursday daytime. Guess what I bought? Not the DC6. Shame. Shame! This chopper is just good. Oh, that's 100%. See you in that... Klarna got me into savage trouble here on Friday night because I bought a whole load of stuff on Friday night from Klarna. Jesus. I'm going to be busy during the week. New audio system on the way. Well, I say audio system. Home is also my new best friend. Also dangerous, Gibbo. So I have a new entire sound system thingy for the stream. Hashtag blame Dazza T Arab. Be Janey, then be Janey. And it's some chopper, isn't it? You'd be doing this all freaking day. Look, this is absolutely brilliant. Love this machine. Is now. Whoop, you devil it. What a friggin' machine. Hey, Muttley's here, good to see it. Easy now. Stutters and all, look. It's just so cool. Easy. What a class act. I love this chopper, man. Easy. Easy. Alright. Your old arms be tired though. I will give it that. Brakes on. Aren't they just class looking, the Dauphin? They're absolutely beautiful. Have I flown EI Pro yet? EI Pro? Beautiful. Lads, this is just a savage chopper, isn't it? It's so much fun. It's fast. It's very responsive. It's an absolute machine. Love it. James, look, half the parish are over there. Hang on, lads, we're in the wrong place. Everyone parked the other way. We'll ramble over to them. Lunar orbit, get back in your wagon. Is now. Yep, see Daisy. Rich Killing, good to see you, bud. Hang on, we'll ramble over to where the lads are, look. Easy now. Try not to plant on anyone. Easy now. Easy. That'll kind of do us. Man, that Air Corps livery is just the finest in the land. In all the realm, 'tis the finest. Right. Parking brake on. And I suppose we can... Oh, jeez, we're very leaned over. Easy. Let's have a look. Back now. There we are. Alright. Oh, the executive helicopter is Dublin. Ooh. I'm sure I've seen it at some stage in my life, but I haven't flown it, no. Lads, that was absolutely great fun, wasn't it? For a Sunday evening for which we just don't belong. That was a lot of fun. What a machine this is. I love this helicopter. Mr. Days has seen the Dauphin over Galway. Yeah. Spills, good stuff, buddy. Yeah, I need to come up with a new button for that trim release. My arm is absolutely knackered. I wonder if I could... I'll see. As I said, I've new audio equipment coming this week, so that might cause me to change where things are in the room and mess it around a bit. So I might put a joystick lower, maybe. We'll see what the crack is. Would you recommend the Inibills A340? Yes. It's my favourite Inibills airliner. Is the Stream Deck Plus worth a buy, Murph? Yes. 100% does it. Stream Deck Plus, absolutely. I have friggin' 3 of them. They're brilliant. You can use them for all your audio, you can use them for your lights, use them for your radios and your sim, use them as your autopilot. They're very, very good. And like, you can have your 4 dials, then just swipe across, and then you have another 4 dials, and then swipe across, you have another 4 dials. It's very good. I use the toggle trim release. That might be a better option, maybe. So you don't need to hold it. Stream Deck Klarna, 100%. Toggle trim release. Do you know what? That's going to be a better setting to have rather than trim release push. AS365. So we're saying trim release toggle. So it's a single button, is it? Trim release toggle, 1 switch. Show us the field switch there, Murph, will you? Now, will that work? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Much better. Brilliant. There it is there, good to see it. Get a good long howd look at that down now. As Gibbo likes to call it, the touchy-feely switch. Yeah, that's much better. Excellent stuff. As I say, I'm still learning the chopper. Like, there's a lot to this. Any time I've put into this has really been only on the stream, so I want to learn the traits of this a little bit more. But in saying that, you know, when we move over to the HH65, that'll definitely do the job, you know. It's a completely shut down. Excellent. It's a great chopper, it really, really is. But to do the A350 1000, they do have, yes, they do have. I have 1 button for release and 1 for toggle. Yeah, way better, way better. We talked about the Concorde at Leeds Bradford, so that's what I thought you were. Daz is off for a Mexican. Very good, Dazza. What's for dinner? I nearly fell over. The Jess. So it's either going to be... Oh, come here, Gibbo! Right, those in England call a doner kebab a doner kebab. How do you feel about that subject? You know, the HH65 benefits from even more bindings for the 4-axis cock. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Yeah. Best of luck, of course. England are taking on Mexico tonight in the World Cup. So very best of luck. Yeah, similar, Tazzy. Yeah, all this talk of kebabs, you know, Jesus. But yeah. It shall be fun. Lads, thank you very, very much indeed for tuning in and keeping me company here on a Sunday evening. We're back tomorrow with our normal schedule. And, yeah, I'll let you know. Hopefully, whenever this audio equipment works, that'll take me out of action for a few hours. So I'm hoping everything works. Well, hopefully you don't notice something. Yeah, no, you're still a Muppet, Murph. Then I know it worked well. Do you know what I mean? But, no, massive thanks for joining us here this evening for some Dauphin flights. I absolutely love this chopper. And I hope I'm not going to bore you with me trying to fly it and learn it, because, well, this is how I learn. In a flight sim, you know, my advice is always going to be learn by doing. There is a manual there. I've read over the systems. But yeah, it's just so much fun. So much fun. But anyway, I'm away now. Good luck to you all. Thanks for tuning in. Sure, we'll see you tomorrow at 1900 Zulu. Until then, you take care. Straight away. Do you like me, Podge and Raj? You ever see Podge and Raj, did you?
I've all me own teeth. Axe the back of me sack.
Jesus, I didn't think you'd say that. Right, anyway, that's enough of them. Right, we'll get into it anyway, will we? Come on over here with buttery red, Larry yellow. Oh no!
I've had enough of this wowdy webble sniggering behavior. Silence! Call yourselves Praetorian guards. You're not. Seize him, blow your noses and seize him. What did...
Holy crap. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. We're going in, that's it. There's no turning back at this stage. Jesus, mind the bears. Look at this big Jesus. Oh no, we're actually dying. Quick, get out. Oh no, we're Jesus. Oh. But the mod control, from a viewer perspective, it makes the whole thing quite negative, doesn't it? When you delete,